This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood. A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Urson, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos. Savior became executioner. A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Urson's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Urson now? Is he here, in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, imprisoned in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear. Be'lakor. Only a fool would challenge Be'lakor. And yet, the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Urson's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets. But Urson is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal. One to bypass the maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally. One who is tempted by the power of the god bear and can withstand the horrors within.
And bam, hello everybody, and welcome to Total War Warhammer 3. What a blessed, beautiful day. The game that we've all been waiting for finally arrived here. The Realms of Chaos campaign here arrived with it, with all of our favorite factions here: Demons of Chaos, Kislev, Cathay, the Ogres. Hell yeah, been excited waiting for this game for a long time. Right up before this, I got our Kislev campaign coming out, which is going to be pretty cool. So that'll be the more mortal side of things. And on here, of course, I got to try out the demons too. I've always enjoyed Chaos, even in Warhammer 1 and 2. Even as neutered as they are, Archaon, still fun, especially with my concoction of mods. Unfortunately, we don't have those yet. Workshop support isn't in so far, and it'll be a while before, SFO and other such mods start rolling in for that, obviously. But still, like, the whole aesthetic and playstyle of Chaos is pretty cool. And so we're going to be coming in here as the Demons of Chaos. And we got the Daemon Prince here. Going to be customizable here. It can be whatever we want, and we're going to be here, Legion of Chaos. And I'm going to be going for a Demons Undivided playthrough. That's usually how I like it. That's my own preference when it comes to it. In terms of, like, the Chaos Gods, I like to combine them. And that's just how we'll be doing it. Our Demon Lord here, I don't know what to name him. none of these ones are going to be good. But yeah, we'll be going undivided as much as possible, as like a general rule. Of course, doing special stuff when the need arises, but as an overall theme, because I don't favor one especially above the others. But it's going to be cool. Daemon Prince, name our boy here, Paul. Yes, Paul. We got Paul. Paul the Everlasting. Paul the Everlasting here. He's gonna come down, wreck and ruin lives, and we're gonna be just doing it up here. Without a further ado, I mean, let's just go ahead and jump right into it, shall we?
A new evil enters the world. A prince of Kislev, reborn a prince of darkness, a champion of the Chaos Gods.
Kislev will fall. It will kneel before me, before Chaos.
You think too small for one so powerful.
Have you forgotten, Seer? I killed Urson.
Why stop at Kislev when you can give Chaos the world?
No more twisted words.
Wait! Urson lives!
You lie.
Wounded and dying by your hand, but alive. The Shadow has him still.
Be'lakor will pay for his betrayal.
The god bears power. It is yours for the taking. So take it.
The realm of Chaos cannot be entered. No one can cross the maelstrom.
I can. I will guide you back to the Forge of Souls. All I require is one drop of Urson's blood. Finish the job you started, mighty God Slayer.
God Slayer. World Slayer. Urson's power is mine.
Our goal is clear. The Daemon Prince must harness Urson's power and claim the mantle of a god. I have brokered a pact and will guide him to his desire.
Advise me, as my brother once did. Take me to the Chaos Realms, or suffer his fate.
Prince of Demons, God Slayer, the ruinous powers watch, waiting for you to make your mark on this world. The deeper the scar, the easier it will be to wrest Urson's remnants from Be'lakor. First, establish a capital. This will alleviate the attrition from which you currently suffer. Your new fortress is all but complete. Claim and dedicate it to one of the Chaos Gods. Yet do not linger, for trespassers approach. Colonists from Nordland attempt to settle the untamable lands. In a mistaken belief, this will quell invasions from the north. Wipe out the gullible fools at their beachhead, the Bay of Blades. Then make the Scalings pay for failing to protect lands that are the dominion of Chaos Undivided. The other Norscan tribes should be conquered and subsumed into your burgeoning realm. And across the Sea of Claws lies even fatter prey. The Empire is within reach, but beyond that fractured nation, the so-called Motherland. Kislev, the nation which abandoned you, whose god you had no choice but to slay. The leader of Urson's cult, Kostaltin, musters a force to enact revenge against you. Meet them head-on and harvest their miserable lives to power your own vengeance. As you gather your forces, the Tome of Fates ponders a way to return to the Chaos Realms. Your form remains malleable, so use this to your advantage and wield the Legion of Chaos. A prince will become a king, and then a god.
And then The Rock. Any true being's real dream, and everyone wants to become Dwayne The Rock Johnson, obviously. Anyways, here we are. Bam, beautiful. Up here in the wastes of Norska, a place that I'm very well familiar with in my Empire campaign. Very well familiar with the Norskins' home base down here at the Empire. Good to see it in Warhammer 3, man. Awesome to finally be playing this game. I feel like I've been waiting to play it for forever. Oh, it's great to finally have demons of chaos in here. Oh man, I can't wait till the mortal followers are added in as well. Alright, Nordland here. Don't know why they decided to come up here. I mean, this is like... I know it's brought up here for thematic reasons, so that you have like a early faction to fight against, right? But it's funny because it actually makes sense, because the AI does it all the goddamn time. They do love to just send random armies up into the Norscan Wastes for no goddamn reason whatsoever, just to die horribly. So, you know, that is cool that they do that. Alright, which of these do we want as our capital? Khorne, Nurgle, Slaanesh, Tzeentch. If I'm thinking about it, if I'm really thinking about it, I'm thinking either Khorne or Nurgle. They're my two favorites in terms of unit archetypes. And we'll probably get Khorne up first. You know, but I'm not going to be playing this like super efficiently, so don't you worry about that. I'm not going to be like, you know, optimizing things. We'll just be playing it out by ear, how we feel, what sounds good at the time. So, you know, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Let's go ahead and get Glorious Warfare, all glory gained. Increased. Sounds pretty good. Anytime we win battles or dedicate settlements, looks like we gain glory to the different gods up here, and then from those we can get different body parts, which all have their own different abilities. For our little boy here, for Paul, good old Paul here, augment him, make him as cool as possible. And then also for what types of units we can...
I require further thralls.
Alright. Here for Khorne. What do we want first? Let's get Tzeentch recruitment up? Okay. Well, it doesn't give us any other benefits, does it? Well, I mean, getting growth up might be good. Just to get this upgrading as fast as possible. It also reduces recruitment costs for Khorne units here, so that'll probably be good. Alright, and, you know, since we don't have many great options for recruitment here, we'll go ahead and just get some more hounds. Alright, yeah, well, welcome in. I'm very excited to have this out. Warhammer 3, we've been waiting a long time for it. Not here for, or we're not into the Immortal Empires campaign just yet. Probably going to be a couple months until then, but, you know, even just the new... campaign will tide us over, or tide at least me over for quite a while. Mortal Empires is always there. Warhammer 2, if you ever have the need to go back. But I mean, I played Mortal Empires to death, and with the Empire campaign going on, that'll scratch the itch until things get settled. Probably gonna move up here to our border, and then move on down to the Bay of Blades here. Kill some humanies, a Blood Reaper, a heroic host of Khorne here. Looking very cool, very nice. Help bolster the leadership and the combat prowess of our front line, which is going to be needed here. Some more hounds there are going to be good if we're flanking into the back line. Might as well get some Furies. I assume they'll probably act a lot like Harpies, which, I mean, aren't like the worst. Yeah, they don't have great stats though. I wish they had like the melee defense of Felbats in the vampire counts. Man, like fucking Felbats had insane melee defense stats, bro. You can just throw them in, they could mess shit up. All right, purge the bay. yeah, move up, get a whole bunch of glory. That's what we're talking about. That's what we need. And we're gonna keep on moving up and take them out, man. All the Everlasting moving up. Oh yeah, and Nordland, they don't stand a chance here. Go ahead, just wipe them out. All right, and who do we want to occupy it? I mean, we'll probably sack first, and then next turn we'll occupy it. And do we want to like keep an entire province as one? Probably not. We can get this guy up for like Nurgle. That might be good. Ben Wolf recruiting in a lord here, as if that'll make a difference. Bruh. Okay. Occupy. Yeah, we're getting a whole bunch of glory from the quest battle anyways. Alright, cool. So really what we want to do is get up our first province. That's usually my first goal whenever starting out a campaign. Try to secure my first province as quickly as possible, and then from there wipe out threats. The Empire and Kislev here, they'll probably be sending up raids all the time towards us, so you know, we'll have to be wary of that. Let's see. Norskin boys. Greylings. Looks like you might want to
be raiding, but you have my time.
Yeah, you might want to. You might want to do some stuff.
Understood.
Oh, dude, I'm loving the changes to diplomacy, man. The best thing about 3K.
To be honest, I'd rather be
the changes
raiding,
that the diplomacy brought.
Done.
So that I actually bothered with the system, and I didn't have to play funny money wars with it. Having to be like, oh, it's moderate. Does that mean I have to pay them like my entire treasury, or will they just straight up accept it? Or
join the ruinous
good to just be able to hit a button and have it resolve itself, honestly. All right, so where are the rest? So Longship Graveyard and Ice Drake Fjord. So I just want to push along the coast and keep on going. One good thing about being a chaos-driven force is that my settlements don't really matter to me all that much. We're a horde faction that can, you know, occupy territory when needed. So even if they do come up and try to occupy some of our settlements, it doesn't matter all that much. I want to keep Doomkeep, really, but I mean outside of that, it doesn't matter too much. Alright, we'll move up to here. We can't quite reach Longship Graveyard yet. That's alright. How's our Winds of Magic looking? It's looking okay. We're at 50. I don't quite have enough stance for raiding, which feels bad, but oh well. Can't quite reach the settlement, so we'll just we'll stand right outside of it, and we'll channel to get a little bit of extra Winds of Magic going our way. But it looks like Thugman Ingerson here is moving into Longship Graveyard.
Presents no challenge.
But will it be enough to stop us? I don't think so, man. Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting pretty coronate up in here. Ooh, I mean that's not bad. I mean having an exploding area of effect around yourself. I mean like a 20% ward save is just like too good to pass up.
Daemon Prince.
All right, and the big mistake that they're making here, I don't think you don't have like too good of a garrison. You're in march stance. Is that they also have this army outside, and I can attack and then draw them out of the settlement with me. And then with that, we can use all of our movement to our advantage here. The other thing is we don't have too many great units. It's the only thing I'm worried about here. But we can still do all, like worst comes to worst, do a lot of damage and then retreat, and then they can't really do much to us. So we're gonna go ahead, push up on Azafar here. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna see what we can do against the forces of Norska here in the field of battle. Alright, and bam, here we are. Right in the snowy fields of Norska here. Gotta say, I love the new lighting engine. It actually makes the different times of day matter. And I don't even need a mod for it. So our reinforcements going to be coming from, enemy reinforcements going to be coming from over here, so this is where we want to deploy at. This is literally just a single dude, so we can get rid of him pretty easily. I love also the changes to reinforcements. It's funny, I actually had many talks with my friend about like how I think this type of system could work. So it's funny that this is actually the type of system that got implemented. Just funny how that worked out. No, I don't really have much more to say about it, but you know, just kind of cool. Nurglings, I didn't know these guys actually have Vanguard deployment. That's pretty neat. Take a look at these guys. Oh, beautiful boys. Hell yeah. Little Nurglings ready to roll all over the enemy. And yeah, we'll go ahead and deploy you guys in maybe like a mode like this. Try and get them to blob up as much as possible, and then punish with charges from all sorts of flanks. Yeah, and all these wolves can come around from like the trees and stuff. All right, plague drones and all the chaos furies can come in as well. And all of you guys can fire in from there. But I want our hero and our lord to go mess up their lord first, along with the Seekers of Slaanesh. Should be able to kill their lord off pretty quickly. He's just a Marauder chieftain, nothing too crazy.
Seekers of Slaanesh!
Be able to go murder him off real easily. Ah, yes. And I do love the return of general speeches in this format. It's something of like a relic in old Total War games. I'm glad they're not like as intrusive as old. Sometimes you just want to get through the battles. So like just the little, little speech beforehand. That's enough. Mortal blow. That's pretty cool. Well, Burning Rage has its own like explosion thing anyway. All right. Yeah, that's good. Alright, actually, you can probably just go join up then. It doesn't look like they're gonna need you. Alright, pop that. Just go ahead and murder it. Oh god. Yeah, await reinforcements. Oh yeah, the Marauder Chieftain just died. Dude. Oh god. Didn't even need to pop that. The Seekers of Slaanesh are just murdering him outright. I mean, to be fair, I'd be terrified of this site too. Look at that. I can't even see the Marauder Chieftain. He's somewhere in there. He's getting ran over. Do not want to be him. You do not want to be like some mortal getting pissed on by demons, man. Not where you want to be. All right. Bring you guys back over. Probably guard mode on you guys. They come in. That lord's completely shattered, so it's all right. It doesn't matter if he really lives or dies. He doesn't. He's not anything important or special. Just a chieftain. And we're like halfway through to getting our first glory thing. And it's since we're like undivided, it's a random chance of what it could be. Nope, you stay up there and shoot. Alright, and like all of you guys just like shoot in and deal as much damage as possible. Oh yeah, perfect. Right onto those like Marauder Berserkers.
Seeking Slaanesh's embrace.
Perfect. Oh yeah, Marauder Berserkers. Oh, they're just melting. Hell yeah. Alright, we're just trying to overwhelm them as much as possible here. That's the goal. Nurglings, they're not gonna win here. But they're Nurgle. They're there just to fight, just to stoke them up. Distract the enemy. Alright, we're doing a good job. Overwhelm them, try to get terror routes going. They're close enough to the white line so that they'll just immediately route off here. Alright, no, keep it together, boys. These Seekers of Slaanesh are doing great, man. Holy shit, they are just eviscerating the enemy. Hell yeah. Bloodletter's also doing great. Try to get some nice cinematic shots going on in here. Oh yes, our Blood Reaper getting in there. Like drum buzzing throughout the battlefield. Yeah, definitely get our Lord in there, man. Oh, unfortunately, our horrors are starting to run out of ammo. Well, we still have some ammo on our pink horrors. Alright, Burning Rage. Hell yeah, just getting in there. Deal a little bit of extra damage. Our Lord just being able to, yeah, dunk on their Lord. Hell yeah. Get the Blood Reaper over here as well to support. That's not going to be looking to us. We don't have a spellcaster. Right, get those guys in it. Pink horrors, yeah, just keep on firing. They're doing good work. Alright, beautiful. Ooh, and what do we got? Fascination. Well, that didn't do much. Pop it down on those marauders. They're running away. Cause some extra damage to them. Alright, perfect. And yeah, that's the Marauder Horde's broken right there. Go ahead and just run down and kill off what we can here. And beautiful. There we go. Victory is ours over the Norskins. And bam, there we go. Thungmanite Ingerson and his reinforcements from the settlement. They're gone, baby. Alright, and we'll go ahead and we'll sacrifice the Undivided here. Keep that one up. Make it our most worshipped, for sure.
Daemon Prince.
Alright, and our Lord leveled up quite a bit. This is probably the best overhaul, though, out of all of them. Out of all the overhauls that happened. The rework to skill points, beautiful. In SFO, in my concoction of mods that I use in Warhammer 2, SFO had a really cool thing where in the first 5 levels, you always got double skill points. In this one, like, XP is completely reworked so that you're oftentimes going to get multiple skill points and level up a whole lot faster now. So, that, I mean, that's just cool, just in general. So, I mean, hell yeah, big props to there, because that is just great. I fucking love it. Being able to level up and get through these quicker is great. Now, if only they'd build in a one-button respec, that would be great. That's the only thing that they're missing at this point. Extra physical resistance is probably good on you. But honestly, like, melee defense as well. And I like how everything here, maim, kill, destroy, slaughter, all increasing his weapon strength. Seems pretty thematic. Yeah, upgrade your melee defense. That's pretty low.